truck in for testing too. Scott Peterson was questioned by police this morning, but he was not detained. He wasn't allowed back into the home once the search got underway. That's routine, but police did give him his belongings that he requested before he left. The home was searched before, and you need to keep this in mind. To get a second search warrant, police would have to provide a judge with some kind of criminality, suggesting it is more likely than not a crime was committed, and evidence of that crime is in that house. Lacey Peterson was 8 months pregnant when she disappeared Christmas Eve. Well, she waited 3 years for the operation that was supposed to save her life, but instead the botched organ transplant may end it. Duke University Hospital blames a clerical error for the mistake that has left 17-year-old Jessica Santillan in critical condition. 10 days ago, she received a new heart and lung, but it was from the donor with the wrong blood type. Duke will now change the transplant process, but in the meantime, Jessica's family is desperately asking anyone who loses a loved one who is young to please donate the organs. Her name is at the top of the national organ list. Jessica is not expected to make it more than just a few days.
I have a happier note for you now. Students in Greenwood get a visit from a national recording artist. Students at Northside Elementary got to meet Solange. She's the younger sister of Beyonce Knowles of the group Destiny's Child, and now she has an album of her own. Northside student Whitney Boozer won the party with Solange by winning a Black History Month essay contest.
She looks like her sister. Well, here's what's coming up next in sports.
The Tigers try putting aside the road woes. I'm Pete Hannity. We'll see if they can up next in sports.
Don't forget some breakfast.
There is another way to get nutrition at breakfast.
Whoa, nice art. Gotta run.
The nutrition you get from cereal and real milk.
All right, Grandma.
We'll just get something on the way, hon.
Excellent.
Milk and cereal bars. Milk and cereal nutrition now in a great tasting bar.
Mom, you are good.
Milk and cereal bars. Everything but the mold.
Millions of people have one thing in common. They choose one company, time and time again. Now get 0% financing or lease a 2003 Ford Expedition for $379 a month. That's $379 a month or 0% on the only full-size SUV with a power-fold third-row seat that folds completely flat. So it's no wonder that Ford has been recognized for having more repeat buyers than any other make. Visit your Carolina Ford dealer today and find out what millions of Ford owners already know.
This kitchen is open 24 hours a day. When my children's friends are hungry, they come and find me. I always keep the pantry ready. Coming to Walmart Supercenter, you can get great prices. Their produce section is wonderful. It's fresh, it's crisp, it's colorful. You get great quality for less money. I can find any meat that I want. Hot roast, chuck roast, spiral ham is great. I always like to have something baked fresh for the pantry. I can get everything I need at my Supercenter. We all need to watch our pennies, and Walmart does that. This is where it all happens.
Are you getting the most for your minutes? Can you talk whenever you want? With Alltel's Anytime Minute plans, you can. Are your minutes loud and clear? Do your calls go through? Do they stay connected? Alltel is continuously building one of the most reliable digital networks in the country. Okay, are we clear on that? Sign up now and get 1,000 Anytime Minutes plus free nationwide long distance for $39.95 a month. Get the most for your minutes with Alltel.
During Dodge Power Days, get the best values in America. Take our best products like Dodge Ram Heavy Duty, the 250 horsepower Intrepid SXT, the best-selling minivan ever, and the V8-powered Durango. Plus our best warranty, Dodge's fully transferable 770 powertrain limited warranty. Plus our best deals, like up to a $4,000 cash allowance, or 0% financing on most models. Add it all up, and it equals the best values in America. See your Dodge dealer or visit Dodge.com.
Always had a kind word, a big smile, and of course his heart. I don't think you can measure that.
The sentiments of one man that would be spoken really by anyone who knew Tommy Mullinax, the longtime area golf pro and trick shot artist, who was remembered today in funeral services following his death Saturday at the age of 56. Mullinax had battled cancer. Good evening, everybody. Well, today marks the second anniversary of the death of Dale Earnhardt. At his team's race shop near Concord, North Carolina today, the flag flew at half-staff. Tonight, many fans showing up, paying tribute in a candlelight vigil to the great racer, Dale Earnhardt. And sad news involving former Union star running back Anthony Hunter. He was killed in a one-car crash under icy conditions on I-26 on Monday. The 31-year-old Hunter was an awesome talent for Union in the late 80s and early 90s. He was a star of their state championship run back in that 1990 season. Well, Clemson tries again for success on the road tonight. They hadn't won away from home in ACC play since back January a year ago at Georgia Tech. Tonight playing at Virginia where they'd had little success, but the guards are great tonight for Larry Shyatt. Shea Christie, 16-point. Ed Scott, as you might imagine, the big story. 2 of his 32 off the glass. Clemson able to build a 9-point lead at the break. Look at Thomas Nagise working inside and putting it back up and in. Virginia cuts into what was a double-figure Tiger lead in the second half, but Clemson up by 4 when Scott knocks that bomb down, and then Ed Scott again on a 32-point night pretty much seals it. Tigers get just their 4th win in the past 25 seasons at Virginia, 73-64, 2 straight wins now for Clemson in league play. At Wofford, Terriers against the North Division front-runner Appalachian State, trying to take down a mighty team. Wofford up by 3 at the break. In the second half, Tyler Berg inside, slams it home. Wofford leads by 4. Mike Lindsay, the senior, a big night for him. A game-high 20 points. There he is, but Appalachian State goes on a 12-2 run midway through the second half. P.J. Bullock, the 3, and Appalachian holds off Wofford 76-72. Terriers play host in a makeup game against Toccoa Falls tomorrow night. Other action for you tonight around college hoops. Back in the ACC, NC State beats Florida State. Georgia wins on the road in the SEC. Outside of Atlantic Coast play, North Carolina drills A&T. Davidson wins on the road in the SoCon. East Tennessee likewise, and so does Chattanooga. And other action around here, Limestone a winner at home, while Erskine, tough 2-point loss. Well, high school basketball tonight. Dorman trying to do what no one has done this year going in. Ralph Legg with a 3-pointer against the unbeaten Gaffney Indians, but number 1 Gaffney. AZ read the basket, show you the final. They're now 22-0, and boys play with 1 game to go in the regular season with that 77-63 win. Joy Irwin's Dorman Cavaliers aren't too far off of that. Shirley White, the jumper, and they drill the Lady Indians tonight, 80-30. Dorman just keeps on rolling. And Spartanburg tonight goes at it against Boiling Springs, and that guy right there, Jay Free, is the story. Those are 3 of his 36 points. Free leads Boiling Springs to the big win on the road, 69-48. Show you more scores in just a second. Now, the high school league director saying today that his organization will seriously explore the possibility of making homeschool students eligible to play for their local high school teams. And DJ Trahan outlasting the field to win the Mercedes-Benz Collegiate Championship this afternoon near Jacksonville. Trahan, 3 eagles on the day. The top-ranked Tigers, though, finishing as the runner-up in the team.